Assalamu alaikum. So your friend and your consultant from Halani Immigration Services, Shaukat Kamruddin is here. So my today's topic is BOC form, and this is with reference to BOC form Canada, how to write a powerful refugee claim. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Shaukat Kamruddin and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I'm the founder and CEO of Halani Immigration Services. My license number is R711322. My corporation number is given here. I am also a follow cost and management accountant and Canada course graduate, which means I can provide education consultancy as well. So far, we have dealt with around 1,250 cases, excluding more than 600 TRV cases. Our service include immigration, refugee, citizenship, LMIA, that stands for Labor Market Impact Assessment, provincial nomination programs, business immigration. I am a specialist of business immigration, so you can connect with me for business immigration as well, and the sponsorship. Before we begin, this is the session number 2 of my series, and you can see my first session here on YouTube, and my YouTube channel name is Halani Immigration. Go over there and like and subscribe me. And if your main goal is to learn BOC form, you can start right here without watching the first video. So this was my uh, beginning information. So now I go to why the BOC form matters. So this form is required by IRPA. Okay, under IRPA, this is the foundation of your refugee claim. When you are applying for asylum or refugee here in Canada, so you must have to fill this form. And this form, the main evidence IRB will use in hearing. So this form you will have to write in detail. You will have to take all all kind of precaution when you are writing, when you are submitting this form and when you are filling this form. Deadline, very important. Inland claim, when you are applying at the port of entry, after your eligibility interview, you are having 15 days. You must submit this BOC form within 15 days, no exception. Okay, if you want more time, you will have to write to IRB. Failure to submit on time may result in abandonment of the claim. They will conduct a special hearing and your this claim could be refused. Where and how to file? Two filing locations. First is immigration office inside Canada and other one is the port of entry. So for the port of entry, after your eligibility interview at the port, you will be given this important form, and you would be having 15 days. Uh, you have to submit this form. And online filing is also available through IRCC portal. And for online thing, you must have to you will have to go through these steps. So the step number 1 is create your family group. Select head of family and add members. It means one person from your family would be the head of family in the full refugee claim, and you will be adding other members, and then you will have to lock the group when all the members added. Now the step number 2, complete each claim. Every person in your in your refugee claim will be filing this BOC form separately. Okay, head of the family first, then others, and then you will have to save the information and continue. So now we come to the main thing, uh, the main questions of your BOC form. Why are you unwilling or unable to return to your country? You must be mentioning all those factors, all those dangers, all those risks in your BOC form. Why not move to another part of your country? That is, in our term, we called it IFA, internal flight options. So you will be mentioning that why your life is in danger, not only where you are living, but all other parts of your country. Did you seek police help? You will have to mention that fact in your BOC form. And what happened? If police didn't support you, didn't lodge your complaint, then you will have to show all those evidences. Why did you not claim at the port of entry? If you are applying within Canada at the IRCC office, then you must have mentioned that why you didn't apply at the first entry here in Canada. Why choose Canada instead of another country? So you can mention that Canada has a liberal refugee policy or any other factor. Maybe your siblings are here, your relatives are here. So you can mention all those factors when you are fulfilling this BOC form. Past refugee claim you will have to mention in the BOC form. Canada or any other country, if you have any past refugee claim, you will have to mention. And they will also giving you a chance that where you would like to be interviewed. Okay, if you are landing in Ontario, you can mention any IRCC or sorry IRB location where you would be interviewed. Do you want to apply for a work permit? This is very essential. So what you should do, you should apply at the time of applying a refugee claim. So you should always apply work permit at that time. Core protection questions, that would be the second part. And in this part, you will be mentioning what past harm you face or which kind of the threat and danger you are having, who is involved in this one, what happened when that event took place, and why that happened with you. Risk if you return, if you will be returning, who will persecute you, or what will be happening with you and why that would happen. Effort to seek protection in home country, they will mention, you will have to mention that what efforts you seek for getting protection in your home country. uh, and internal relocation, again this is another version of internal flight option. Why not possible? Because if internal location is not possible, you will have to mention those factors, just like no job opportunities are there, you cannot meet the or you cannot speak that language in that area, and stuff like that. Departure timings and reason. When you are departing from your country, you will have to give the reasons why are you departing at a particular point in time. Why not earlier, why not later? Why didn't you apply to any other country for relocation, and how many attempts you have done so far for relocating yourself. Other important details, if you have, you will have to mention in the BOC form. And if you have any child, so how that child is facing the risk, because he is a little if a toddler is there, or maybe a child under the age of 6, why he is facing that risk. So tips for strong answers: be chronological and specific names. You will have to mention the names, who was the agent of persecution. You will have to mention all those dates and places, and avoid vague term like I was threatened. I'll be giving you one example in my upcoming slides. in next slide I'll be giving you that reason. Okay, so explain the reason for inaction. Why didn't you take any action so far? Why did you took so much time for applying refugee claim? Justify any delay in living or claiming. So you, if there is a time lag between when you are here in Canada and when you are applying for the refugee claim, you will have to mention all those justification why, what was the cause of that delay. Ensure consistency across all answer. If you are giving any narrative in IRB, that should be consistent all the time. Additional required information here: country where you face harm. Okay, you will have to all other countries where you can face harm, you will have to mention in the BOC form. And also all citizenship, past and present, you will have to mention in your BOC form. Full family list, alive or deceased, your siblings or step siblings, half siblings, everything you will have to mention. Previous protection claims, if you have uh, applied in any country, you will have to mention. All visa application history you will have to mention. Representation and language, council detail and authorization. This is very important that you should take the help of any expert, just like a lawyer or RCIC IRB, that is a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I would highly recommend that you should not uh, do this without any experts advice. You should always take experts advice for filling out this BOC form. This is highly recommended. Okay, because your life will definitely be depending on this important form. So don't take risk, always take experts advice. Language of hearing, you will have to mention which language the IRB will use, either English or French, but they will also provide you interpreter. Okay, so you can mention and you will have to declare and that all the thing which you are mentioning in the BOC form is uh, true. And interpreter will also sign this your form that he is understanding you and you are understanding him or her. False and misleading information can lead to refusal or revocation. You will not have to mention any kind of false or misleading information in your form, not at all. Evidence checklist, identity and travel document you will have to attach with your BOC form. Identity means maybe Aadhaar card or national identity document. Any travel document that includes passport, past passport, and country of origin information. Usually IRB have all those country of origin information, but if any latest development is there, you will have to attach to your BOC form. Medical and psychological report you can attach with your BOC form. Also police records or court records, affidavit and witness statements. Proof of membership, let's suppose if you are a member of any political party, or if you belong to any LGBTQ community, or your affiliation, if you have any membership, you can attach with your BOC form. Match BOC form with hearing prep. IRB will always cross check your BOC form with your testimony. If you are mentioning anything in your testimony, that should be exactly match with what information you have given in your BOC form. If that will not be matching, then definitely it will raise a question of credibility. So remember one thing, you can change your BOC form, but before 10 days before the hearing. Okay, you should not make any change at the 11th hour when your hearing will be, is about is about to happening. Evidence must match your narrative. Your all evidence and your all testimony should be matching. And few common mistakes you should avoid, that is leaving blank uh, any information. If you are putting as a blank or writing na, you should always give the explanations. Contradiction between answers. One time you are mentioning something else and another time you are mentioning something else. That should not be happening. That will create an issue of credibility. Omitting important incidents. If you have any important information, you should always mention in your BOC form. Missing deadline is not acceptable. Okay, if you are missing any deadline, you will have to mention the reasons to IRB. Now I am giving you the example of strong and weak answer. As I said earlier in my previous slide, this is your weak answer. I was threatened. What should be the strong answer? The answer is the same thing. You can mention on 12th of March 2023, two armed men from XYZ group came to my home in Lahore, threatened to kill me for refusing to join them, and fired shot at my door. I reported it to the police, but no action was taken. See the detail of that event. Okay, so you will always mention all those detail and will make your statement concrete. Key takeaways. The BOC form is your foundation. I am again telling you, do not try to fill it yourself. Always take the help of expert, just like a lawyer or regulated Canadian immigration consultant, RCIC, IRB. Okay, don't put yourself uh, in a risk of doing this thing. Now, truth plus detail plus consistency, that is called credibility. Your BOC form should depict credibility all the time. If you are not mentioning those facts which are true, or you are not detail oriented, or you are not consistent, definitely your credibility will be impacted. And remember one thing, if your uh, this claim is refused on the ground of credibility, okay, no credible basis or manifestly uncredible, okay, then you that you will not able to even apply for refugee appeal division. Your refugee case will be refused, and even you cannot apply for appeal at red, means refugee appeal division. So always make your case very strong by mentioning all those details. Respect deadline to avoid abandonment. So if you are if you are filling your BOC form, you have 15 days. If you are applying at the port of entry, okay, so within 15 days you should submit your BOC form. Seek professional guidance for preparation. As I said in my first point, this is very important. You should always seek professional guidance, either lawyer or RCIC IRB. Don't take risk. Don't go to ChatGPT and try to get some kind of extraordinary explanation from them. No, every case is different, and let the expert do their work for you. Question and answers and resources where it is available on IRB website. Though it is available, this will make your case stronger if you go to if you are using these resources. But don't try to fill it out by yourself. Claimant guide is also there. You can use that claimant guide. Okay, and national documentation packages that will be telling the country condition, which is available on IRB website. last and but not least, I am here always available for you at the Halani Immigration Services for any refugee matter. I will be definitely helping you out. Here is my information. Halani Immigration Services. This is my phone number, and my address is there. I have my website. I have my social media platform, that is on, I am available on FB, Insta, YouTube. At the YouTube, my channel name is Halani Immigration, and my license number is mentioned here. So this is it from my side. Thank you very much for listening me. Thank you very much.